Of course. Of course. Damn. I was trying to hold it back and then, of course, immediately come out coughing. Sorry, guys. Sorry for everyone's ears and my spinal column. That hurt. Oh, God. What a wet and crappy day everywhere. And apparently snowy in some places because that's what happens in April. We get random snowstorms in Texas. Not joking. That's the thing that's happening. Hi, guys. Welcome back to an All Requests Live. Been a little time since we've done one of these over here on the Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. I am Shoki, and I'm not feeling that great, and I've been outside in the humidity all day. It was very unpleasant. And sorry I couldn't stream last night. As I've already said, I wasn't feeling very good. I've been battling either allergies or maybe a head cold or fluid. I don't know. All week long, and then I had other issues that started yesterday evening and went all the way through today. So it's not been fun. So if occasionally I got to cough up a hairball here and there, sorry. Doesn't help that I'm drinking a giant cup of Coke and whiskey. That might help, actually, now that I think about it. Either way, it is, of course, an all request night. If you guys want to request some stuff, throw it in the chat. I'm going to pull up a couple songs along with 3 that we've already got requested. But it's going to be a pretty short night if nobody requests anything. So, also, if there's I don't really watch reactions. I don't check out stuff. So, if there's artists and things that other people are checking out, tell me what they're doing so I can go look at it. Tell me what the new it thing is to react to because I don't freaking know. 5 days of rain. I mean, we've had rain for at least 3. Might have actually been every night this week we've had rain. Today it was raining off and on all day long. So it's been unpleasant. An ice storm last week, so I understand about the weather. I mean, yeah, but you're way up there in Canada though. Yeah, big old tornado issues all over the country. That was crazy. And we were under tornado warning here even. I'm sorry, tornado watch until 30 minutes from now. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, when my buddy Sean, who lives in North Texas, sent me pictures of his snow-filled backyard. I'm like, holy crap. It's like, why? Where did that even come from? Good Lord. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull up 3 videos here. And I'm going to intersperse it with requests. What did I do with the one? I pulled up the one from you, Jade. Where did I put it? There it is. Is that correct? Okay, yes. And then we'll move this over here. And then we'll go with that. Okay. All right. Normally I don't do a lot of the curating on camera here. Also, my screen is really high, so we'll see what happens. I don't feel like yoinking it back down. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, once we got a full-on snowstorm here in southeast Texas in April, and also June once, that was crazy. Eric the Lurker. Sorry, I didn't do roll call. Too busy fighting the mucus that's going down my throat. Dang it. All right, so Jay's here, Tara's here, Christine is here, Trisha, of course, Val Prime, I see you. Laura 2. I know Sally. There's Sally. I saw her in there. Denise, who was already in bed because everything sucks. I appreciate that everything sucks because my last 2 days have sucked pretty bad. Okay, I think that's it for the time being. Dino Valley Park in Texas post. That's weird. Tornado formed over the school less than a tenth of a mile north of where I work. That's fun. That's really fun. California. Yeah, I mean, I think California can get things. It happens. I mean, we had an earthquake here in Texas last week. I think I saw. And yeah, I'm taking all the mucus meds, the allergy meds, and even some steroids to try to keep everything in check. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, speaking of the Patreon, we did not technically get to have our Patreon call this week because I guess no one was available except for myself. So actually, I called it quits after about 30 minutes and just went and spent the evening with the wifey. So we'll need to reschedule that for the Everybody Trivia Night. So if you're remotely interested in that, come check out the Patreon. There's also going to be a bunch of vlogs going up over there from last weekend. And then uncut podcasts along with some uncut taste test videos and then an uncut drinking podcast if you're remotely interested in that. Also, a new episode of the Now You Made It Awkward podcast went live yesterday morning. Sorry, it's Saturday. Gotta remember that. Okay. So, gotta change screens. What? There we go. Okay. So that's the problem. I hit the button too many times and I ended up on the wrong page twice. For all the good it does to cover the microphone. Good lord. I don't have a cough button, technically. I have a mute button, but I don't think I can hit it fast enough. Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and get rolling for what we got here. Once again, if you want to request something, and once again, you guys are checking out more reactors than I am, so if there's something I need to go check out, please suggest it, because I don't know what's going on. And you don't have to donate, but donations are appreciated. You know, you can do so either super chats or via the link in the description for PayPal. All right, so I've already got that. Okay. So first up, we have a new one from Jeff Castellucci with Turn the Page. Haven't heard this one from good old Geoff here. Let's see what's going on.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out this one-note song. You think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before.
Oh, by the way, I did want to say, is he covering more of the Metallica version or the singer's version? Probably somewhere in between. Okay. Personally, I love the Metallica version better.
But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you ride in 16 hours, there's nothing much to do. When you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. So you walk into this restaurant, all strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Yeah, most times you can hear them talk, other times you can't. All the same old cliches. Is it woman, is it man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Yeah.
I was hoping he wouldn't do it, and then he did it anyways. Though I do like the part he did right back here. Hold on.
All the same old cliches. Is it woman, is it man? And you
I kind of wish that Jeff was doing all the work. I also feel like this does need some lower notes, but not the unnecessary bass.
always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Yeah, here I am on the road again. There I am up on that stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go.
Actually, I like the way he did there with the turn the page where he started low and scooped up. Also, you know, I think it was last week I was criticizing Tommy's compositing of multi-Tommies. I think Jeff is probably the best when it comes to doing a multi-copy of himself on the same shot. Like, whoever specifically is editing his stuff, whether it's him or he pays somebody, either way, they're really, really good at compositing multiple Jeffs into the same scene. Especially considering these super bright spotlights behind them all.
Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you're trying to give away. As the sweat pours out your body, like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head.
That was weird.
You smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Well, here I am.
Maybe it's the later part of the song, but usually I expect to have what she said there.
On the road again, there I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Yeah, here I am on the road again. There I
hot take. I don't think this needed a chorus of Jeffs. I think it should have been one mid high and one mid low Jeff, and that would have been fine. And they go back and forth. I don't think they needed a whole chorus of Jeffs. Well, I don't know if you guys know this. There have been severe storms for the last few weeks, probably causing a lot of delays across the country. That I'm pretty sure USPS is going through some new
Hey y'all, Jeff here. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing.
some reforming stuff since the budgets are changing everywhere.
The support of the community at Patreon. If you'd like early access to videos, the karaoke
Yeah, other
version
than the
of
super low
song,
notes, it
behind
was
the scenes
good.
footage,
Super low
audio
and super
session
high.
walkthroughs, and so much more. Head on over to Patreon and sign up for free today. Special thanks goes out to Holdridge Radio.
I gotta wonder, is he using black magics? Because those look like black magics. Except for the big one. The big one looks like a better camera. But you notice how he sets up multiple cameras to capture all the different angles, and then they stay there. Like, so I have a feeling he's shooting like full-on plate footage for every shot with him at every position. I have a feeling. Because you can see them all fed into the monitor here.
Rico, Amy Foster, N. Kitty, Joanne Wood, Tema Krempley, Juliana Livingston, Diane
I like how
Holland,
Ellie's
Sarah
doing the
O,
shooting.
Lori Templeman, Patricia Schumann, Jordy S, A.M. Person, Carl
I do wanna see the
Melanie
behind the
Thomas,
scenes.
Saniva and Asa Lagerstall, and Debs Badger. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
There you go. Whoops. Oh, just back up a little bit. Yeah. That's okay. Did I mention the Amazon driver that left everyone's packages at the front door of the apartment complex right before Christmas? So, I mean, I do feel your pain on that one, Jay. That's pretty stupid. Though if you live out on a little country road and things get a little difficult to deliver, I'm assuming, well, also leaving stuff, from what I've heard, leaving stuff in mailboxes is a no-no, because that's kind of a federal offense. At mailboxes, that's a slightly different story. All right, so for the first request of the night, by the way, guys, this is a request night. I need a request, or it's going to be a real short night. Okay, so I don't know who this is. Colby Acuff. If I were the devil. If I were the devil. Okay, I don't know nothing of this guy. Video was done by Inland Film Co. Did an amazing job. Video so piece of okay. So I guess this is an original. Let's go see.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Whistling,
3,
all right.
4. If I were the devil, first thing that I'd do.
First of all, is this going to be a Wonder video? Because if so, I'm going to be impressed already.
If I were the devil, first thing that I'd do is I'd come off like I ever gave a damn about you. I'd let you catch a peek of all your greatest desires. Then I'd watch the flames in your eyes burn like hellfire. Find all the wolves fight each other, tooth and nail and hand to hand. Find all the sheep, make them stir up the pot. 'Cause once the wolves have killed each other, sheep are what I want. The devil walks among us,
Good
friends,
line.
I know this is true. And I don't know if he's red, and I don't know if he's blue. One thing that I
Ooh, I like that line. I don't know if he's red and I don't know if he's blue. Ooh, political statement.
know need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
By the way, is it sunset or sunrise?
As I placed that thorny crown on my furrowed brow, well, I'd shine in all the tears of joy yelling from the crowd. I want to brainwash the parents, and I have the world. I'll be in every schoolhouse lecturing the little boys and girls. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. One thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
You realize the problem with that statement, Christine?
My final act, tell you what it'd be. I have everyone so medicated they could never see. My club and hubs on horned head would be hard to sky. And the best part of it all is they comply with their demise. The devil walks among us, friends, I know this is true. And I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if it's you. One thing that I know, need to take a look around. If I were the devil, this world wouldn't be my playground.
Nice.
If I were the devil, this world was mine to see. Well, I'd witness all the atrocities, and it'd probably frighten me. So I'd run back home with a story to tell. I'd tell all my demon friends that I always preferred hell.
The sky looks like it's getting brighter. Could be wrong. Pretty good, though. Very good message. Not easy to film, I'll tell you that. To do an actual Warner music video, walking the entire time. I like the thing there. No, the reason I joked, Christine, is that he's not singing. I mean, not what we're hearing, anyways. That is funny. No, that was a good song. I like that. It was cool. It does suck that it was like super dark the whole time, though. Kind of want to see him do another one in the same exact thing, but in better light. My bet was that it was sunrise, like very early sunrise, because weird thing to survey. Do you guys see more sunrises or more sunsets, or is it pretty much even? You see both. I tend to see virtually every sunrise, but don't always see sunset because I'm always at work when the sun comes up. So that's how that works for me. Used to always see every sunset because I always work nights, but I didn't always see all the sunrises. Mm. Yep. Oh yeah. Hit the hit thumbs up button, y'all. Trying not to get to the point where sunrise is bedtime. Yeah, that would suck. That would suck a lot. I never had to do overnights, but I had to do late nights where I would be getting home at midnight, 1 a.m. from work, not like staying out and partying. But there were those nights too where I'd get off at like 10 and then hang out 3-4 hours with my buddies. You know, doing nonsense behind work or at Starbucks for way, way too late. Back before we really all discovered alcohol. Even after, actually, now that I mention it. I hate being this phlegmy. It sucks. Hopefully I don't lose my voice by the end of this. It's one reason I added liquor to this. Hopefully keep my voice afloat. Yeah. Sunrises are better for your brain. Get you in the right frame of mind for the day. And actually seeing like natural light seems to be better for your mood than the first thing is artificial light. Supposedly. I mean, the first thing I see is my cell phone. And then it's hours until I see the sunrise. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so New Life in 3D. Saw this one coming and figured we had to do it. Gonna try not to cry for doing Go Rest High on That Mountain with 3 of them in a nice, pleasant backyard here.
I know your life on earth was trouble, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. Go as high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a shouting love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us and gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. Go as high on that mountain.
Obligatory pausing. I will say they nail that exact sound there. Look, we already know which one is the most superior. We don't have to talk about it, okay?
Son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a shouting love for the Father
Also, it feels weird to not have Amazing Grace in this section. I already got it, Trisha. Sorry, Flemmy. I will say they're not like punching at the end of the lines. So I wish they were hitting that just a little bit harder with some of the enunciation. So they suffer from doing just the stagnant single cam videos where you can't do anything when there's no vocal parts. You just stand there and look pretty. They would benefit from shooting proper music videos where they can cut in between the awkward moments instead of having to sit there through them. But I mean, the voice is ridiculous though.
Go as high on that mountain.
I also don't tend to hear a female voice in it.
Son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven shouting love for the Father and Son. Go to heaven shouting love for the Father and the Son.
Oh, neat. Salt Lake City, Utah. So the only thing I was thinking of, what? Oh, I misread that. The only thing I was thinking near the end there was they kind of pulled back from the run a little bit, like the really high last run, and then I feel like they didn't quite get the harmony at the end. It was good though. It's good for what it was. Look, I'm not saying it out loud. I've already said it out loud, but I'm not saying it out loud. There's only two versions of the song, the original and that other one. Yeah, it's good though. For what it is, it's good. The other thing is I'm not used to hearing the full backing track anymore. Like when you get used to full a cappella versions of things, when you hear a proper backing track, what is this garbage? Instruments, who wants that? You know. Hold on. I bought a laptop for $10 at a pawn shop. What? How is that possible? Also, that's weird. Because there were pictures of you on it. All right, anyway. Good effort there from our friends at Life in 3D. Did you? Sorry, I got notifications turned off, so I got to remember to check. Where? Wow. Messenger just like shot back like a week. There we go. Sorry, Laura, I'm working on it. This is the problem with not opening Messenger on my computer for like several weeks. Everything gets buried. Okay. I'm trying to click on it. There we go. Ah, I know that face. Okay. Hey, Nick. I see you. As I'm doing things. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Patreon, for reminding me. Okay, there we go. We got too many things going on all at the same time, guys. Sorry. Let me pull over these requests right quick while I'm thinking about it. All right, so Laura did throw some money at this one, so that's going to jump to the front for now, and then I'm going to put the other one in the mix. There we go. All right, bring this back up so I can see you guys talking to me. There we go. I'm pretty sure Denise is asleep already. Kind of like the last Patreon thing that she came to. Or dear are the improvements on her house. That's freaking weird. I don't know my neighbors, so if I got their stuff, I wouldn't even know it. Okay, let's see here. That looks like a Steve. I bet it's a Steve. Yes, it is. Okay. I was there, the Grand Crew songwriters. 16 subscribers. Good Lord. Okay.
Trade said that tower number 1 is on fire. It's a huge explosion.
Oh, jeez.
Send every available ambulance.
She kissed the kid, said she's leaving. Took the train just like any Tuesday. Said we'll have fun at the weekend, but the weekend never came. With sky as blue as the ocean, not a cloud in sight as he's boarding. 8:42 to Frisco, but it never did arrive. Do you remember?
Could have held on to this one until September, Laura. Very phlegmy. We have faith in you, Denise, that you would probably definitely fall asleep by now. Look, you're tired. It's been a long week or 7. You know, we believe in your ability to fall asleep when you get better stuff. So here's the thing. In current Steve does not fit his looks and his voice do not go together at all in my mind.
There you were on the day that stopped the world. When I close my eyes, I see it all so clear. Do you remember what was said? Remember all the tears you shed? After all these years, the heartache we'll still share. Well, I was there. I was there. Little Johnny is playing.
I think I forgot this was going to be ensemble, so I was like, who's this dude? Actually, the question still stands. Which one of this is this guy? I've got a Darren Perry, Bonnie Scott, and Lee Scott. That's a hard name. Lee Gilbert. I don't know who this guy is in particular.
Paper planes and a taxi to school. His mama's clock didn't wake her. Just as well he's late today. Do you remember where you were on the day that stopped the world? When I close my eyes, I see it all so clear. Do you remember how you felt? Remember all the tears you shed? After all these years, the heartache we
So we might have had this discussion before, but and it seems like an odd thing to ask for your favorite of, but like, what do you think is the best 9/11 song? Personally, I think Alan Jackson still gonna win that one. You know, it's a good one. Don't get me wrong. Shoot me the link, Nick. We'll debut it.
Well, I was there. I was there. I was there.
New guy.
I was there on that morning when it came without warning. From the ashes we rise with a new strength. Oh, do you remember where
That guy didn't get to sing on his own. That's kind of unfair. Or did he? And I just kind of missed it. But I feel like he came in right after this guy, but it was not on his own. It's kind of sad. I was at school. My first year of college.
you were on the day that stopped the world? When I close my eyes, I see it all so clear.
Okay.
Do you remember how you felt? Remember all the tears you shed? After all these years, the heartache we still share. Well, I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there.
I don't know if any of these three guys were actually there. I will say though, still crazy. Oh, that's cool. National Guard. So I was in my art class, which I don't remember if that was my first class of the morning. It might have been. I was in my art class, and I remember we were hearing about something on the radio, and we were like, "What the hell's going on?" And then the teacher got a call from, I guess, the administrator saying that everybody needs to leave class. By the time I got to the student center, I had no idea what was going on, and we watched the second tower hit on the big screen in the student hall, which was crazy. I do think the Have We Forgotten is a different type of song. That was like later on, like it's like almost a commemorative song instead of a immediate reaction song, you know. I don't know Steve Vaus. I don't know who that is. You guys keep mentioning it. All right. Since he just sent it, I know we got a lot to do already with requests, but Nick has a new song that hasn't been shown to anybody yet, and we're going to debut it here. Let's see here. What do we got? Ed Sheeran cover. Let's pull it over here. Okay. Let's see here. Praying for my flight next morning back to San Francisco, Michigan. Wow. Well, I mean, I might have, but I don't remember. I don't know the name. I'll put it that way. I don't know who Steve Vaus is. It's possible we listened to it on that 9/11 night, as it were. Excuse me. Either way, Ed Sheeran's new song that dropped yesterday. How did you already get it? It's like new Ed Sheeran song, and I've already covered it. Okay, crazy man. All right, so it's a song I don't know being sung by Nick first. Always weird. Voss. Okay. So it's always funny to hear someone else cover a song before I've ever heard the original one. You're fast. Clearly. I wouldn't brag too much, though. All right, let's see here. Oh, honestly, thanks for reminding me. I forgot. I did want to watch the new voice play. You're correct. I will pull that up. I forgot. I love that song, so we missed it. It came out on Saturday and whenever we streamed on Friday. Thank you for reminding me this is me today.
Tomorrow can wait. There's a time in this place. But the sun is away like a magnet on me. I don't care what they say. We can do this our way. And if love's just a game, come and play. As he's up, meet me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like the water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, be mine.
Also, this is a very like feels like an 80s synth heavy song. Yeah, if I hate retreading this. No, the y'all deal with it in the comments. I'm not gonna get fully distracted by the whole Austin thing again. I hate retreading it, and it's not against you. It has been a big thing of discussion on the Patreon behind the scenes, which is why you guys should join the Patreon, because we talk about a lot of things that don't get talked about on YouTube. And no, there's a lot going on there. No, he didn't just leave. So whoever feels like telling the most about the situation, by all means, do so. No, that should be Laura.
I wanna get lost in the ocean and drown. I wanna be careless and free. I wanna appear in the moment we found. I wanna be all that you see. Tomorrow can wait. There's a time and a place. Till the sun is away like a magnet on me. I don't care what they say. We can do this our way. If love's just a game, come play.
Sorry, I'm just watching the donk. Just donk. Just what? It feels like look, I'm not a musician. It feels like it's a simplistic song, at least to the point that you've broken it down. But no, I was just thinking you need to throw on a little bit of an Irish accent there, Nick, just to do it. Or whenever you cover an Ed Sheeran song, you need to get like a little red wig or something. That'd be hilarious. We're gonna get a gigantic diatribe. I mean, I'm enjoying the song. It's got a bouncy. It's got a nice. I have no idea what it's about at all. I'm just kind of listening along, not paying attention to the words. Plus, pulling up the voice play song.
Meet me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like the water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, be mine. As he's up. Meet me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like the water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, be mine. As he's up. As he's up.
Yeah, that's a super simplistic version of what happened, but yes.
As he's up.
As he's Yeah, you got after that really fast. Dude, I like Ed Sheeran's songs, but I rarely listen to Ed Sheeran sing them. Is that weird? Like I've heard more Ed Sheeran songs covered by other people than I've heard him actually sing. Either way, good job, Nick. Thank you for allowing us to premiere that here. I'm going to be the first thumbs up. I'm the first thumbs up. Hi, everyone else. And it literally had 0 views. You guys were here for view number 1 and like number 1. Which, why does it still say 0? I gave it a like. This is how you know the like counter is broken. I gave it a like and it says 0. Could be it's unlisted. I don't know how that works. I am playing the cajon and sample pad simultaneously. Yes, because you have 2 hands, my friend. 2 hands. Persian influence song. Oh, okay. Dude, let me ask, is that like a thing that's sort of happening in the industry right now? Because I'm starting to feel like a lot of people are pulling in like a Persian vibe for like a lot of new music that I've just like kind of catch at a glance. I'm like, that's kind of a ding 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 sound going on. Is that just me? Oh yes. Thank you. Correct, Trisha. First. Look, I never leave the stupid first comment, but I'm doing it this one time. I'm so phlegmy and I hate it. Okay. All right, moving on from Ed Sheeran. Thank you for that, Nick. That was fun. I don't mind debuting stuff for like our quote unquote local artists. By local I mean hang out with us in the chat. Okay, that's the last 2 messages, just making sure. All right, so Jay requested this. I'm assuming it's going to be significantly heavier here. All right, so we got Target Practice from Demon Jones. Demon Jones, Broadnax, Chris Calico, Ritz, and Adam Calhoun. I know 2 of those names. This is going to be interesting. Now, the main reason, and I said it that night, but unless Home Free drops a public statement on their end of what happened, I'm not going to react to them anymore. I mean, if they give me their side and it turns out what Austin said is bunk, or if it actually is like, yeah, that's exactly what happened, or just something, it's like put a public statement out. That's it. That's all I want. Public statement. Call it a day. Now, it doesn't mean I won't watch them in my own time, but this channel won't be supporting it. Either way. Yeah, Adam Calhoun, because I've been watching a lot of other rap. It keeps popping up, but I've never bothered to really actively go after him. That feels like an artist that I should start looking into. I need to do another all-new artist night. Like, people we've literally never listened to. All right, let's go. Target Practice. It's not going to be Azizam, but, you know, what is?
Target practice. Target practice. Target practice.
Ritz looks familiar.
Target practice.
I'm armed in anger, I ain't no angel, and I'm prepared for some danger. And I ain't scared, I heard what you said, I'm coming at every angle. Horse in the saddle, ready for battle, galloping in like I'm Django. Releasing the beast, I'm cutting the leash, I'm tying you up, leave you tango. Been wearing my gentleman hat too long, I'm thinking that I'm about to take it off. I'm doing my best to mind my manners, mama, but that shit is wearing off. I know if I turn out the door, the path of wrath, there may be no turning back. I'm willing to risk and take the chance if that means I get to pay them back. I've been working up to this, putting bottles on my fence, working on my shot every day, making sure that I never miss. One by one, I take them down, leaving them shattered all on the ground. I know you regret it, admit it. I came for vengeance and I'm gonna get it now.
Target practice. Target practice.
I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at.
Target practice. Target practice.
I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. They shot at me, now I'm shooting back.
John to ton of thumb, but what in the fuck is you to do?
Dumping on busters, don't stand up for something, you'll follow for nothing, bitch, here it come. Talking that killer shit, big old gorilla shit, bitch, you ain't even got a gun. Ripping your
Oh, by the way, I did see that Black Pegasus has discovered the fat electrician. It's been great. Denise can be surprised. You know that Denise can be totally filtered in the comments or in the chat versus on the Patreon. Actually, Laura's the one who actually needs the filter.
Don't fight for decision, you say you gon' step, but you probably run. Walk to the beat of my fucking drum. Soul ain't for selling, and if I should fail, I just go try again till I get it done. I put you just on the sun. Got my name for my daddy John. Louisiana is where I'm from. We do target practice for fun. Target practice. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. Target practice. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. They shot at me, now I'm shooting back. I got my hand on the Bible, other hand up on a rifle. For the love of my family and baby, go local. You pay me, you're crazy, I might go. Loading up my banana, get the money for my nana. So you reckon I gotta protect them? I'm sweating and wipe it with a bandana. See, I suffer from manic panic, if it's frantic, damn it, you about to get planted and buried. I can reload in a hurry, it's open carry in Missouri, and you ain't no law. We in the woods, nobody saw in no cell service, so ain't nobody call. If you hear pockets delayed, you gotta red dot on your head. I feel like my ears have been.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit because I thought there was a double back there I might have missed.
You reckon I gotta protect them? I'm sweating and wipe it with a bandana. See, I suffer from manic panic, if it's frantic, damn it, you about to get planted and buried. I can reload in a hurry, it's open carry in Missouri, and you ain't no law. We in the woods, nobody saw in no cell service, so ain't nobody call. If you hear pockets delayed, you gotta red dot on your head. I feel like my ears have been burned.
Because I was thinking, like, if he was doing some kind of prison motif, cell service would have been a good double.
People I trust talking about me when I'm not around. All my friends have been turning their back cause I'm broken. No cash to cash out, but my stash running out. Made it normal to eat off of me, now they spoiled. They no longer feel the need to be loyal. Nobody was there trying to bless me when I got arrested to pay all the fees for my lawyer's probation. And DUI classes don't need no eyeglasses to see this thing deep in my grass and they slithering. Homies that I would consider my family talking about beating my ass when they see me. I'm laughing like, do me a favor since you such a killer. Instead of us fighting, come kill me tonight. That beast being lonely, I wish I was home trying to chill with my wife who wants nothing to do with me. Guess you and her are two peas in the pie. Never thought you would be enemy numero uno, man. You know the code of the lock of the spot where I usually be, and indubitably I was right. Cause one night I was sleeping, he broke it and blasted like that. Hit the glass in the mattress, I wish that he hit me. I guess he need target practice. Target practice. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. Target practice. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. They shot at me, now I'm shooting back.
That sucked. It's all just sinus drainage. No, I do know that Adam Calhoun has like worked with everybody. Like everybody.
I'm on a roll, I've been hitting the target like ba 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 ba. Who the fuck are you barking at? Bucking the shotgun, I fucking reloaded. Shit kicking so hard it gon' fuck up my shoulder. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? Shooting the shit out of you on my bucket list. Yeah, I be cussing like I'm on a ship. Yeah, I be rapping like I am the shit. I can't be messing with losers and workers. They talk about beef while I'm spitting on burgers. I'm flipping the bird, yes, I'm hot as a furnace. They begging for life, but they all getting murdered. They getting buried now. Coffin get carried out. Rather be carrying ammo and guns. Ain't shit to talk about. Ain't shit to talk about. Watch you come out to the parking lot. Come on. I heard you getting loud. Leave you right there in the parking spot. That's how the story goes. You get pop 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 like a Morris code. I'm at the corner store buying a gun. You just a witness. You trying to run like some target practice. Target practice. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. Target practice. Target practice. I'm gonna hit what I'm aiming at. They shot at me, now I'm shooting back.
I like how it was, now that I'm shooting back, but he made it bang at the end and let it ring out. That was kind of cool. Oh, yeah. It's interesting to see all these rappers who are also reacting to stuff. I mean, that's not really that out of the normal because a lot of rappers will, especially YouTube rappers, will have a reaction channel to other rappers to see what's going on. Like Crypt. You know, Crypt was one of those guys who did all that. See, the problem is I have to breathe through my mouth right now, and that makes my throat a little bit more raw. Interesting. Eminem featuring Adele, I See Your Light. So we got an AI, Adele, and Eminem song. It's a little crazy. All right, so let's boop that one out of existence and go with a me song for right now. We need to get some more. Need to get a couple more requests in. We got time. It's Saturday night. We got nothing to do. Eventually, I got to sleep. But you know what? It's not a school night. All right, I'm gonna mix in the human down here so I don't forget about it. So let's just do this one because I like me some Bon Jovi, and I'm a fan of First to 11, so I want to hear their cover of It's My Life. Let's go.
This ain't a song for the broken hearted. No silent prayer for faith departed.
I hate the color grading that's happening right now, or the blue filter they put on everything. I hate it. I don't know why. It's like they're wearing too much blue to have this much blue filter happening. It's annoying.
And I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live where I'm alive. My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live where I'm alive. It's my life. Yeah, this is for the ones who stood their ground. For Tommy and Gina, who never backed down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Love can't even look, you gotta make your own breaks. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live where I'm alive.
Well, I still haven't got to your second request there, Trisha. And also, considering that is a cover adaptation of a song I can't stand, I'm probably going to skip it. No offense. I hate the song they're basing their song on. Hate. All right. Hold on. Cats are all spread out on the couch, so I'm sitting on in my walker looking at my laptop. Can't wake the cats. Yes, you can. I should do some. I wish I had ad reads. I'd like the perfect voice to be doing some ad reads. Do you have your new Raycons? The everyday earbuds from Raycon last for 87 hours.
My heart is like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. I just wanna live where I'm alive. 'Cause it's my life.
By the way, she's back to doing that thing where she's doing the music video enunciation with her lip syncing. Because it's my life. That's not the word she actually. If you go back to just. I mean, like, if she's still holding the note, like, because in the background there's it going, like, sure. But there was no at the end there. There was no life, you know? I mean, I don't know that we watched them last week, but we usually watch them weekly, yes. I always watch 1st to 11. Because, one, I want to support young people who are interested in the music I kind of grew up on, or even just that era. Like, supporting young people who like older music is a good thing instead of just them doing bullshit. Oh, yeah. By the way, not sponsored by Raycon, but I did get sent 2 pairs of Raycon earbuds to review. Only time I actually had a real company reach out to me for a tech review or any kind of actual review. Only time. I've got a lot of fake companies reaching out for sponsorships, and believe me, I look into it because there's a lot of really legit looking emails that I've gotten. And then I look at it and I'm like, I check the email that was sent. I was like, Czech Republic. I have a feeling that company is not sending me emails from the Czech Republic. Guys, always, if you get an email that looks kind of legit, but you're questioning it, one, never click on links or images or even on the body of the email, but check the actual email address that is sent from, not just the name it's showing you. It'll tell you a lot. This? Have literally never heard of this, Denise. Also, it's a Vivo video. Okay, I'll squeeze it in right behind Trisha's other request that she sent in. Because she sent first, so I'm going to get in here. Yes, I see you, Jay. Good night. Get some sleep, bud. Hopefully you get back to work soon. In a way, I'm sure you were ready for a little bit of a break, but not a long one. Everybody deserves a little break. Okay. Thunderstruck plus It's a Long Way to the Top, AC/DC bagpipe cover, Goddesses of Bagpipes. So we've got India, Scotland, and USA. It's on the Snake Charmer channel. That'd be her. Okay. Who are the other lovely ladies here? Always forget. Okay. All right. I usually like bagpipes, but we'll see how this goes. Well, if you were sleepy, you aren't now. Sorry, I was just noticing where I don't know what the parts of the bagpipe are called, but the part they are playing on is pointing in a very specific part of the body as they're moving around a lot. It seems a little weird. Didn't think about it, but also seems kind of inconsiderate to just be walking through a busy marketplace just blasting a a bagpipe, maybe. It's entirely possible there is a thing as too much bagpipe. Maybe.
You've been thunderstruck. Thunderstruck.
I don't know why the one in Scotland reminds me of Ali Spagnola for some reason. That face at the end was funny. That's a lot of effort. That was.
Oh, it's really gross.
Aw, poor Sneaky.
Ew.
She did something a few weeks ago. And I just have not been watching her stuff, but I've been seeing that she's putting stuff out. She did something for her girlfriend not that long ago. So, thanks for the bagpipe wake up call there, Trisha. That was something. Okay. Okay, Denise sent this one in. I don't know what the heck it is. All right, the Teskey brothers. Never heard of them, but seems very folksy. Okay, I want to do a quick little. See, I hate that in the description it no longer tells you the distribution and rights and all that. So it's just like, hey, we don't want you to know that you're picking up some heavily copyright blocked shit. Okay. But usually with Vivo videos, I don't mess with it. But fuck it. Who cares? Let's see. If the stream gets shut down, we know why. Okay. Oh, the song is called Hold Me. Sorry.
Hold me, don't hold me down.
Okay.
Carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. That storm is coming down hard. I'm your shelter.
That's a tiny little
Every
cabin.
time it storms. But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. You'll have a hard time drying when the fire is gone. I'll hold you, I won't hold you down. Yeah, yeah.
Nope. Sneaky.
You'll have a hard time drying when the fire is gone. I'll hold you, I won't hold you down. Yeah, yeah. I'll carry you, keep your feet on the ground. You're strong, and I'm the merry darling. You keep me going every time I'm down. But if you leave me, I'll be moving on. I'll live on, but have a hard time running when the weather is gone. Hold me, don't hold me down.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of soul to it.
Carry me, keep my feet on the ground. Yeah, I'll hold you, I won't hold you down. I'll carry you, keep my feet on the ground. So many ways, I just keep pulling, but you're pushing
Too close up. So sneaky. They just make them appear as if out of nowhere. So my question is there some camera trickery happening, or are they just very cleverly out of sight? Because they are very close up on the one guy. They could easily just bloop. Yeah. Twice they got me with it. Sorry, my ear is itching. It's hot. Make sure I turn the ceiling fan on. Two of them are actual brothers. This guy singing his main singer. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Hold me down, carry me, but keep my feet on the ground. I'll hold you, I won't hold you down. Carry you, but keep your feet on the ground. Yeah, oh, hold me, don't hold me down. Love me, but don't let me down.
Their stomps aren't synchronized and it's bothering me. I guess you do the cooking outside because the pots and pans are hanging from the porch. Can't show that to the wifey. She'll want to go camp there. I mean, that was interesting. I haven't heard him before. That was cool. Have to come back to him later, I think. Wow, that's from 2019. Wow. Okay, video directed and produced by We Are the Moon House. It's funny. Okie dokie. All right, we got a few more songs, and it's starting to get near the end of the night. We'll see how that goes. Also, I like how you said they're actual brothers, as though, like, they're not fake brothers. You could have just said two of them are brothers. The word actual was not necessary. They're adopted. The other ones are adopted. Fuck them. They're not real kids. All right. Let's get on to voice play. Covering Rag and Bone Man, Human. Now, I really like this original song. Really like it. Also, Anthony's coming back in to join him. And I'm not entirely certain I've liked most of Anthony's songs with them. Could be wrong, though. Let's give it a try. I mean, I know they're going to do all their normal voice play things, but let's see what happens.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all.
So, as it currently stands, I want Ellie to sing the rest of this song, but I know for a fact they're going to change it up very, 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 very soon. Probably going to jump to Caesar, if I had to guess.
Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all.
That's when Anthony comes in on the chorus.
After all, don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of luck. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. 'Cause I'm
Hold on. I got to back up.
real problems.
Problems. Now, what does he do with the rhyming word?
Some people out of luck. Some people think I can solve them.
Them. Nope. It's them. You got to problem and them. It's either problem and them or problem and them. Ugh. It's kind of the problem whenever you're covering a song that's sung by a person from another country that sings with a little bit of a inflection, and then you cover it with your own inflection, and it doesn't work exactly the same. Look, I like this song. I'm going to be very nitpicky, not just because it's voice play and I know every little trick they do, but like I'm just wondering which useless line Jeff's going to come in to take over from Ellie, if I had to guess. He's going to take over like halfway through a singular line and do a low note. We'll see. We'll see if they're going to go so far into the voice play tropes. We'll see if it happens.
Lord heavens above, 'cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. No.
Don't ask my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me to lie. Don't beg for forgiveness for making
I'm
you
okay
cry.
with this. Don't do it.
For making you cry.
Okay, he went up.
'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Well, some people got the real problems. Some people out of.
Nice.
Some people think that I can solve them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
I could argue that unnecessary runs are actually worse than unnecessary bass. Oh, Jeff arranged this, did he? Oh, good lord. Look, you guys know I nitpick the hell out of voice play, but there are some voice play songs that have blown me away. I can say the same thing for Jeff only arrangements. But why? Why? That was completely unnecessary. Also, I gotta wonder if they've got if they think perhaps the rhyme scheme is different than it is in the actual song, which is why they get problem and then solve them later. I gotta wonder.
I'm only human, I make mistakes. I'm only. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go searching somewhere higher.
'Cause I'm only human after all. Well, I'm only human.
I think I missed, like, ever so slightly missed the actual beat there.
Cause I'm only human after all. Well, I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Cause I'm only human, I do what I
He didn't do it.
can. I'm just a man, I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
I was wondering why Caesar wasn't given much to do. I didn't expect Caesar to rap it. I was just thinking, are they gonna let Caesar do much
Thanks
of anything?
for watching Voice Play's version of Human, featuring Anthony Gargiula. If you'd like a look behind the scenes at how
I
we
think
make
I
these
don't
videos,
really like
early
Anthony
access to all of our
for,
music,
well, let me
and
be fair,
all
for
kinds of
these
other
kinds
extras,
of
head on over to
songs.
Patreon
I'm
and
sure
sign
there's
up
songs
today.
that he'd be
You can even sign up
spectacular
for
at.
free. The link is on your screen right now.
I still think actually
Thanks for
they might be
watching,
using
and we'll
Black
see you in the
Magic. I
next
could be
one.
wrong. See one on the camera. I want to see what it is. Look, it's an opinion. You can be wrong. It's fine. I still like their Nothing Else Matters, even though there's like one or two issues I have with it. I like their Nothing Else Matters, and I'm a hardcore like old school Metallica fan. But this song is very, very particular. I've only heard a couple of covers of it. I've even heard Rag and Bone Man do other versions of the song that I didn't like as much as the original. And I was like, I'm so picky with it. It's like, no, this. But I mean, just bare minimum messing up the rhyme scheme. It's like, come on. It's like you're blatantly not rhyming the word. It's right there. And then just complete and utter unnecessary runs. It's like showboating. You guys know I don't care about showboating. I care about the overall sound, not the showboating. I will say I don't think there was any unnecessary bass. I think it was fine. It was just unnecessary runs. If you do both, then it's just an automatic. Never going to listen to that again. Oh, there's some versions of songs that I like from voice play that are on playlists. So it's not like I hate them entirely, you know. I just hate that they over voice playify too many songs, in my opinion. But that's why it's my opinion, and that's fine. Yeah, Ellie would have been fine. But once again, we know they're incapable of letting a singular member carry a song. And that's the one thing I've never understood about voice play. You've got all these talented people, and they'll do it bare minimum, or I should say bare maximum, the first half of a song or the first chorus of a song for one artist entirely without getting interrupted, and then they'll start doing a lot of changeover. It's like, so if you let one of them carry the entire song, I don't know why it's literally unheard of. You know? Look, we haven't encountered any 50 frames per second tonight, so I don't have to bitch about it. And I like that Colm is shooting these new music videos in 24 frames because it's like proper, like cinematic looking music videos. 50 frames per second has no reason to exist. I don't know why it does. I mean, like I said, it's your opinion and it's fine. If you like it, you win. It's the way it works. So yeah, I think it comes down to, it's like, okay, they're never boring, but lots of things can keep you from being bored that aren't good. Random gunfire is not boring. Doesn't mean you want to listen to it all the time. And I can say that because there's 2 gun ranges very close to where I live. And if traffic wasn't very dense, you could hear the gunfire. It's pretty funny. Okay. This was another request thrown in here. I have no idea what this is. It's funny. Okay. Always check. Nothing to see. Ashes and Arrows on the Run, live in studio at Ruckus Room, Nashville, Tennessee. I have no idea who Ashes and Arrows is. Let's go see. I'll give it a like for now.
Karen is.
No.
All right.
I like that. I like what we're doing.
1 step forward and 2 steps back, laying my neck on a railroad track. The rain got heavy and the levee done broke. I'm running from death, tugging at my soul. 1 step forward and 2 steps back, laying my neck on a railroad track. The rain got heavy and the levee done broke. I'm running from death, tugging at my soul. Freedom is a river that flows no matter which way.
Oh no, I'm enjoying this so far. Although, I will say, I just started watching the new series on Amazon starring Kevin Bacon, known as the Bondsman. And I didn't realize Kevin Bacon, one, I knew he had a band. I just didn't know how prolific they are. They have 12 albums. I think on the Patreon, we might have to investigate Kevin Bacon's band. So, hey, come join the Patreon. You can go... sometimes we'll go on deep dives for artists that we definitely couldn't pull off on the YouTubes. 12 albums, and I bet none of you have heard a single song from Kevin Bacon because he doesn't mix his music and his acting until now. This series, he actually does do some singing and performing with the amazing Jennifer Nettles, who has broken into acting in the last few years, but still sings.
The cold wind blows. Love ain't no Eddie of hope. It's a stone cold killer with the devil in tow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't nobody coming to save my soul. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't nobody coming to save my soul. Hour grows late and the lighthouse dims. The old brick walls are caving in. They come in waves and they cave in fast. How do you run from the man in black? Freedom is a river that flows no matter which way the cold wind blows. Love ain't no Eddie of hope. It's a stone cold killer with the devil in tow. Oh.
That dude's voice sounds familiar. The beardy guy over here, we can't see his face. Do we have names for the gentlemen in this group? That'd be good to know. Got some crud buildup. Yeah. Sorry. This is cool. The main reason I thought about that was because the theme of this song goes perfect with that show. So I was like, okay, I digs it. Really?
Ain't nobody coming to save my soul. Ain't nobody coming to save my soul. Ain't nobody coming to save my soul. Ain't nobody.
I was just thinking that I know, I just paused right there. I was thinking that the harmony right there sounds like a train whistle blowing.
Coming to save my soul.
I like what was happening with the guitars there. That was pretty. Ashes and Arrows. Interesting. Never heard of them. I mean, it's like no shit. I haven't heard of them before. That's really good. Live in the studios. We got a lot of freaking videos here. On the Run stripped. Song remains the same. Wild Horses. On the Run again. Hell or High Water. Sexy Bones. Bones in the Breeze. Sounds like Mississippi Mountains. No. Icy Fire. Wrong one. A group that just sort of disappeared, and I'm kind of sad about it, was Radio Company. I don't think they've done anything in like a couple years. Okay, so sorry, the request was put in a long time ago, but other things got in front of it. So we've got Brett Kissel, Let Your Horses Run. Once again, artist never heard of. Let's go see. Song is dedicated to my chitlins. May they always remember that they are unstoppable. I mean, you don't necessarily want children to think they're unstoppable. You want them to believe that you can stop them. And then they get in the world, then they can be unstoppable. I like a fiddle. I like a fiddle in the beginning. Oh, that has a Seminole Winds vibe. Anybody else get that from that fiddle? Hold on. Starting over. Not a lot of songs nowadays start with fiddle. Oh, yeah. I got you. Val's request. That's correct. Sorry, I backed up too far. Too many things on my desk. I keep knocking stuff over.
Kind. Keep your life inside the lines. Don't go past that trespass sign. Fear ain't good at letting loose. It's like heavy chains around your boots. Worrying's a waste of your time. So love till you're breathless and live kind of reckless. When the world puts up fences, bust down the gate. Cause you can't rope the wild out of a Mustang. You can't tie an anchor to a freight train. Or you can't take the wind out of a hurricane till it's done. So baby, let your heart loose, dream it if you want to. Ride it like you're chasing the sun. Let your horses run. Don't bow the
Okay, so I do like the kind of galloping beat, for lack of a better term. I will say this does feel pretty manufactured, like song-wise. This feels like very super like music industry song. Doesn't feel like it's a standout thing. Plus, I'm definitely picking up on different notes from other things, and I'm just like, oh, I've heard. Wait, no, I mean, I know this is a new song, but I've definitely heard this before. That kind of stuff. You heard it on the radio a few times. Makes sense. I mean, I'm liking it so far. I really like the music video itself, too.
advertise, they polish up that kryptonite. Pretty soon you'll wonder why you can't fly. So rattle the cages and rewrite the pages. Freedom's contagious.
Okay, this right here, the spoken part with the little effect on the voice, it's being done too much. It's being done across the board in modern country, and I'm getting tired of it. It's like, holy shit, I don't listen to that much new music out of doing this, and I'm hearing it way too much. That's one reason why I said is like, this sounds manufactured. It sounds like you could have told me anybody sung this song and I'd believe you, because it's what it sounds like. This is Brett Kissel, or Kissel. I don't know how you say it.
Yes, yeah, that's truth. 'Cause you can't rope the wild out of a Mustang. You can't tie an anchor to a freight train. Or you can't take the wind out of a hurricane.
Actually, I would like to point out you can do those first two things.
It's done. So baby, let your heart loose. Dream it if you want to. Ride it like you're chasing the sun. Let your horses
Hold on. There's something else going on in there instrumentally. Sorry, I gotta turn this up a little bit. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just telling you the things I don't like about it. Maybe it's just keyboard or something. There's something in there making a almost like theremin sound. Like, I know there's the obvious, there's fiddle, there's some slide guitar, there's some other stuff, but there's something in there that was like a sound. I don't know what it is. I definitely heard it in the back section. I was not sure what it was. Look, I'm here to be critical, Denise, and you know this. You're not new here. You've been here for like 4 years, however long I've been doing this channel.
can't rope the wild out of a Mustang. You can't tie an anchor to a freight train. And you can't take the wind out of a hurricane till it's done. So baby, let your heart loose. Dream it if you want to. Ride it like you're chasing the sun. Let your horses run. Let your horses run.
Voice-wise, I'd say he's bordering on that country pop thing. But you said you heard it on the radio. Totally makes sense. This is very much a radio song. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but, I mean, it does stand out when it is just a straight-up radio song, which usually means it's pretty formulaic, and it's made to hit the maximum amount of ears in such a way that they can make money off of it. Yes, it's an instrument. I don't know what instrument it was making said noise, which is why I was thinking maybe it's just a keyboard thing going whatever. He does have one with Cooper Allen, though. That's kind of funny. I think the thing is that I don't listen to effectively any mainstream music. And I'm not saying I'm like all hipster about it. I mean, I just don't listen to the radio anymore. The most amount of music I listen to is what we do here. And then other than that, like if I'm in the car, I'm listening to podcasts or movie reviews or things like that, or just nonsense on YouTube. But otherwise, if I'm like going for a drive, I put on Moog, because all of his music is literally for driving purposes. I don't tend to put on normal music. Now, every now and then, I'll just catch myself singing stuff. You know, I'll get songs in my head, but like I don't listen to. That's why like you guys tell me, he's like, yeah, this guy's been out for years. He's been on the radio. I was like, I haven't never heard of him because I don't listen to the radio anymore. This is what it is. Yeah, you shouldn't even be awake anymore. I'm dying. By the way, I did watch Matt Mitchell's ranking the root beers. Speaking of ranking, we will have a Rank 6 video coming out on the Now You Made It Awkward channel, not next week, but the week after, where we are tasting a whole bunch of different Elvis drinks, or Elvis-themed drinks, with our Elvis impersonator friend. So if you remember Jordan, who came on for a live stream and did performances, we'll be doing that. It's probably going to take me, let's see, I edited for about 3.5 hours yesterday before I had to stop due to reasons, and realized I was like, I hate the way I'm doing this, and started over. So I only got caught back up to where I was after that amount of time. And that's just for the uncut version for Patreon. So the uncut version is got a lot of cutting, but you're not going to be missing any content. It's just making it look polished for an uncut version. Because I was like, I'm going to have to do 3 times as much work if I don't just do it now. So I'm just going to do it now, and I'll mark the part that I'm removing. Make my life so much easier. Okay, one more song and we're done. You would be very surprised, Trisha. I mean, we only pulled out 6 because it's a rank 6. Go to sleep, Denise. Just go get some rest. Damn. Okay. I mean, this song should put you to sleep. So we've got Jonah Baker featuring our Music Travel Love Friends, which I'm pretty sure that last week we said, I bet they're going to do a new song with him because they're probably in the same place. Lo and behold. Okay. You like real radio where you don't know what's coming next? See, Spotify has a shuffle feature. You'll have no clue what's coming. Okie dokie. Drops of Jupiter. Haven't heard this song in a while, so I'm interested. Let's hear from our Quiet Intensity boys. In our acoustic boy band. Oh, they're in Nashville.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head, she acts like summer and walks like rain. Reminds me that there's time to change it. Since her turn of a stay on the moon, she listens like spring, she talks like June.
Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way and see the lights are fading? is overrated. Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar. And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there?
Ooh, that's pretty.
Now that she's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through the constant.
By the way, that lens flare is so crazy. Like, because the sun itself is, like, so washed out here. But, like, you just get this cool orange orb going across the screen. That's so much fun. Get the nice bokeh.
She checks out motor when she does that, bro. Reminds me that there's room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as a plain old Jane told a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. And tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? And tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? Or did you miss me while you were looking for yourself? Can you imagine no love, pride, deep fried?
I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but sometimes watching Jonah, it doesn't seem like he's very comfortable singing. You know what I mean? Great Balls of Fire. That's funny. Also, I forget. Which one's Bob? Forward hat or backward hat, Denise? Always forget. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. Don't leave. I need the answer, Denise. Which one's Bob? Either way, the one on screen currently feels like his mustache is really filling in.
Your best friend always sticking up for you. Even when I know you're wrong, can you imagine no first dance, freeze, dry to romance, 5-hour phone conversation? The best soy latte that you ever had in me. But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet?
I had a 50-50 chance.
Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day? Head back to the Milky Way. And tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar. And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? Na, 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 na. And did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day? Yeah. Na, 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 na. And did you fall for a shooting star? Fall for a shooting star. Na, 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 na. And are you lonely looking for yourself out there?
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain I like that particular one. I actually kind of feel like I would have much rather just heard them do it, not him. Unfortunate. Yes, good night. And by the way, delay in the chat, Denise. Yes, I asked for the answer. By the time you sent it, it was like way later. Then by the time it comes up on the screen, it's even more delayed. Because you got to remember, the chat I'm seeing is not the direct chat. It's actually the chat that gets ported to my screen that you guys are seeing. There's a lot of delays. Either way, that's going to be it for this reaction thing that we did here. I'm tired. Feel like crap. We don't have any NyQuil, and I really wish we did. Either way. So, guys, sorry I missed out last night, but at least we had some fun here tonight doing a request stream. Thanks for Nick giving us a debut of his new song before other people got to see it. I like when that happens. Like, yay, we get to debut a new thing. A song that I've never even got to hear the real version of. Because, holy crap, that's a fast turnaround time for a cover. You insane, insane boy. Yeah. Next week, Wednesday, Patreon. Be there. Or be not there. I don't know. It's fun. Either way. So because we missed this week, I guess we'll have to do a bonus at some point this month because, you know, trivia night. It's fun. Come join. Even the freebie people can join in on trivia night. So we do 3 times a month, usually, sometimes 4, but the beginning of the month is always open to all levels of the Patreon, not just a very specific level for this here channel. If you want the full uncut video version of the Now You Made It Awkward podcast, you can support that section if you want. It's fine. And if for some reason you want to see my reviews of things, that's also a section on there. Or if you just want to, support everything, it's all good. We have fun. And I also got vlogs, lots of vlogs going up so you guys can see the behind the scenes of that Elvis Rank 6 video before it ever comes out. Because I vlogged behind the scenes. Because there was a lot of work that went into that. So either way. Good job. Good job, Denise. All right, I'm going to bed. You guys can do the same. Some of you might have to go to work. I don't know. But have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all next week at some point. And remember, as always, I'm fighting off a burp and possibly a cough. Trying not to do either. Damn it. All right, either way. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. But Laura isn't going to be there. That sucks. Fuck. I'm dying. All right. Bye, guys.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 oh. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw.